Senator Ben Allen and Assemblymember Kansan Chu, and members of the Joint Committee on the Arts. It's truly an honor to be here on behalf of Mattel, and I'm pleased to be invited to ask to speak on this panel of innovative and inspiring Californian creatives.
That's right.
And talk about the work that we do at Mattel to contribute to California's creative economy. Now, you may know Mattel as a toy company, but we are actually much more than that. Mattel is what we refer to as a creations company that inspires wonder in childhood. It is our mission to be the recognized leader in play, learning, and development worldwide. Mattel's portfolio of global consumer brands include some of your favorites. You'll probably recognize them: American Girl, Barbie, of course, Fisher-Price, Hot Wheels, Monster High, and Thomas & Friends, among many others. We also create a wealth of lines and products made in collaboration with leading entertainment and technology companies such as Disney and Google and Warner Brothers. With a global workforce of approximately 31,000 and our headquarters in California, where we employ over 2,000 people, Mattel operates in 40 countries and territories and sells products in more than 150 nations. But our home is Southern California. Mattel was actually born in a garage. We talk about that all the time. We have a picture of this famous garage in Hawthorne, and we have been creating unique, innovative, and beloved toys for the last 70 years. Now, I have worked at Mattel since March 2003, and I am lucky to have what many would consider to be a dream job. I currently hold post as Director of Hot Wheels Packaging Design, and I lead a team of art directors, designers, engineers, and writers in the execution of persuasive packaging for over 1,200 Hot Wheels products globally. My vision is to engage the core consumer in a compelling out-of-box experience from the moment they pick up the package at retail to the moment of truth when they open up the box and begin adventuring through play. Prior to my career at Mattel, I was an elementary school teacher and taught math, art, literature, and dance for students ages 5 to 13. So I am well-versed on the importance of arts education in our schools. Sparking creativity and innovation in youth opens their eyes to creative careers, as you know, and it opens to their eyes to a future that they can have as a creative, which is essential to keeping California's creative economy strong and vibrant. Mattel has a long history of designing products that captivate children and grown-ups, some of you probably in this room, and we help develop their imagination. Over 60% of our product line changes annually, which means we are constantly innovating, designing, and creating new toys. We have a long partnership with the Otis College of Art and of Art and Design, which is one of only 2 schools in the U.S. that offers a 4-year toy design degree. Right? Isn't that incredible? I mean, and these design students, they work at internships at Mattel, ensuring that we develop a pipeline of talent that we desperately need to continue our unparalleled excellence in toy design. Our most recent collaboration with Otis is the redesign of Barbie's new dream house in Malibu by students from fashion design, product design, fine arts, toy design, and liberal arts and sciences. The project culminated in an exhibition at the Santa Monica Place in January 2014. Our purpose with Hot Wheels is to help kids develop the grit to be dreamers and doers. This year, we just launched a reusable package for one of our product lines, Track Builder, which fosters creativity and experimentation, specifically through play. We encourage kids to build multiple track configurations using the product components that come in the box and elements from the world around them to unleash their imagination and see what their beloved bucket of Hot Wheels cars, because they all have buckets of cars, to see what they really can do. And these elements can include adjusting the height of a jump with a stack of books or creating a crash zone with a mountain of paper cups. But we didn't stop there as a packaging team. One of my engineers had the vision to make the box a part of the play. So he designed an interactive structure that allows kids to add track to the box, pop out imaginary fire pits, build defying obstacles with repurposed scrap material from the manufacturer, and more. The possibilities to plant seeds for education are limitless. In 2014, Mattel partnered with the USC Rossier School of Education to create the Hot Wheels Speedometry program, a new curriculum that encourages inquiry and real-world problem-based learning through play, hands-on activities, and in-depth lesson plans that support both STEM and next-generation science standards. The program pilot consisted of approximately 1,800 fourth graders in the Montebello Unified School District. A 2-week study showed that students who experienced speedometry outperformed those who had not experienced speedometry on a test of science and math content knowledge. Also, students who experienced speedometry showed greater engagement, interest, and positive emotions about the lessons than those who experienced traditional math and science lessons. To date, speedometry has been introduced to hundreds of thousands of teachers, key education officials, parents, and administrators in Austin, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, and Phoenix. The curriculum is available in English and Spanish, and Mattel has distributed more than 23,000 free speedometry kits, each of which includes 40 cars and loops that, and also over 100 feet of track. These have been distributed to teachers that have requested them through the speedometry website. So we believe that by incorporating play into all aspects of a child's life, whether at home or at school, we are helping children learn and unleash their individual creative genius. We are hopeful that this creativity stays with them as they grow into adults and consider careers in the creative economy. Our recent Barbie advertising campaign encourages us to imagine the possibilities. So let's all imagine the possibilities as we draw attention to the importance of creativity and innovation in school curriculums, not only to prepare our future workforce to keep California creative economy strong and vibrant, but also because arts education in schools will help our kids thrive in many aspects of life. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Gretchen. Wonderful, wonderful work. And I just think it's wonderful how you're also bringing it full circle with our education goals. I also see that you taught math. And to complete the STEAM circle, I want to acknowledge the presence of our statewide president of the American College of Cardiology, Norman Lepore, who's here, a good friend. And so we're bringing together science and art all together. It's great to see you. Great to see you here. My big question for you, Gretchen, is whether Barbie's dream house in Malibu was able to meet all of the CEQA Environmental Planning Commission reviews, because it's very difficult these days. And,
I cannot speak to that, but I will gladly connect you with someone who can.
All right, I know Senator Pan has some questions.
Well, thank you. I want to thank the panel for a wonderful presentation. And Ms. Castellane, I think my 5-year-old son will actually say I did something cool today.
Yes.
He has his bucket of cars. So
Good. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I guess one of the things that I want to ask actually all of you is that, I mean, we started off by talking about the fact that no one knew who the costume designer, we all recognized the characters, to reaching out to youth in underserved areas, to the toys that really get our kids excited, and then they go, oh, I have to do my homework now. Yeah. And so part of me is also trying to think about, and I know you were teachers, trying to figure out how do we build that connection? Certainly during the recession, our school districts, we had to make budget cuts and so forth. A lot of people kind of slimmed down to reading, writing, arithmetic, which is really important. But I don't think there's a lot of kids who realize that the toys that they play, there's actually a career that could be made out of that, or the stuff they see on the computer or clothes. And that they see on the TV set or in the film. And I'm just trying to think about, how can we try to better engage our children in their education through this. And so whether you had some thoughts about how we can try to make some of those connections more evident, I guess. I know they're there because you talked about them.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm certain you have thoughts on this one, so I'll be quick. But what I can say as a creative, as a mom, and as a professional, and as a fan of what Mattel produces, I think the through line here is storytelling. And I think we as a creative economy underestimate the power of telling the story of what's behind the scenes and behind the scenes of development. I mean, how many of you have been watching this content that we've observed today and felt moved and provoked and wanted to go learn more and share that? So I think there's an opportunity to develop content that can be shared. I know in packaging for Hot Wheels, what we've discussed as we're thinking about the out-of-box experience, we look at the full anatomy of the box. We don't just paint a pretty picture on it. We really look at what is the experience as they open it. And we've played with the idea of grabbing quotes from our toy designers and naming them and putting them in the instructions or putting them on the inside of the box. So I think to just be more courageous to actually say these are the people behind the creative would be one immediate place to start, and then socializing storytelling would be great.